But guys, here's the deal. There's a couple things that you need to consider, okay? Before you push out your product, your online training program, you need to think about why would somebody consider doing online training, okay? Why would someone consider doing online training? What is the reason? Okay, we have online training and then we have traditional training, or we have traditional just going to the gym or just watching like cassettes or P90X or Insanity, any of those things. Why would somebody consider doing online training? Okay, why would they do that? Why? Think about that for a second. Don't look at the playbook right here. Don't skip ahead. I want you to really think about that, okay? Why would somebody choose you online versus like traditional methods of personal training, okay? Did you come up with an answer, okay? Think about it. So number one, not in any particular order, but number one, okay, I can tell you that a lot of times it's going to be reduced. You still have a coach, you still have a mentor, you still have somebody holding you accountable, you still have somebody showing you how to work out, but the rate is reduced if you were to compare it to going in person, okay? Makes sense, right? It's reduced. It can be reduced. I know people making thousands of dollars in online training for like one client, but generally speaking, it's a more cost-effective model, okay? The second thing is maybe they don't have time to go to the gym. Maybe they're working 9 to 5 and they're a single parent and they're totally maxed out, okay? Maybe they're looking for a coach that can help them work out from the comfort of their living room or from their apartment gym, okay? Maybe they don't have time. That's why they would consider online training. They're unable to go to the gym and drive down there, so they need an online coach to show them the way. Maybe another option, there's a lot of options, but maybe another option is like you're working with somebody in person, they relocate, you're in Texas, they move to California, but they love you, they believe in you, and they want to stay with you, okay? They don't want to break that special thing that you guys have, okay? So maybe the guy, maybe the gal, she relocated, or maybe you relocated, but they still want your guidance. They still want you as a coach. So the next thing is to help train them remotely. How do we do that? Online, okay? Right here. Why? Here's another thing to think of. Why would somebody choose you, okay? Why the heck would somebody choose you versus like the million different people that they have in person? Why would they do that? There's hundreds of trainers and gym owners all across the freaking country, all across the globe, and there's a million different options locally in your hometown, in your city. Why would they choose you across the country? Why would they choose you compared to the other different options? Okay. Number one, just like anything, quality, your experience, your ability, okay? Your ability with people, your technical ability, okay? Your ability to get results. It's going to be better than everybody else's. You have to have a good product. People are not going to pay for average. You know that, okay? So you have to have a good product. What else? Edification, okay? We're going to talk a little bit about edification. We'll put some add-ons to this program, but edification. The instruction or improvement of a person morally or intellectually in your sales process, and we'll get into that. When people come in, they need to know, like, you're that dude, you're that girl, okay? You're not the online trainer, okay? I'm not the internet boy, okay? I'm like the dude, and you need to be edified and framed just like that, okay? That's that guy. I want to work with Mike. I want to work with Mrs. Trainer. I want to work with Mr. Trainer. That's like the guy, okay, of online training. Edification. We'll talk more about that as well. And then here's a big one. I call this ARC. Affinity, reality, communication creates understanding. Okay. The reason why people are going to train with you is because you create full understanding. You know what they need. They understand that you know what they need. You listen. You've identified a problem. In the health and fitness space, we always talk about find the pain point. Find the pain point and just drive the pain point, okay? For me as a salesperson, I say, identify the problem. What problem are you looking to solve? If I have a solution for that problem, I can help that person. And number two, I can get paid, okay? So you want to find out what their needs are, okay? You want to create understanding. Here is the formula for creating understanding. The reason why people do business with me is not because I talk fast or I'm cool. It's because I create understanding. I create understanding that I'm the dude that can help you. I understand what you're looking to do. I get it 1,000,000%. Okay, I've listened. I have understanding. And the way you do this is through this formula. Number one, ARC. It's called the ARC triangle. Okay? ARC triangle. At the top of the triangle is affinity. Okay? It's like this, triangle. At the top of the triangle is affinity. Okay? We have this triangle. In the middle of that triangle is understanding. Affinity, by definition, is like the comfort level you are with somebody as far as like being in their proximity. Okay? My wife, my daughter, I have a lot of affinity. Okay? I grab my daughter by like the shoulders. I grab my wife too. I have a lot of affinity with them. Okay? I'm close to them. Okay? I'm not going to have affinity with the dude that's like doing drugs. That's not my deal. I don't want to be around it. Okay? But I'm going to be around the guy that's chasing success, that's helping people, that's motivated. Okay, that's a good dude. I have a lot of affinity with that guy or that girl. Affinity, it's like rapport. Okay, like you just got a good vibe. You got a good relationship. So when you raise affinity, okay, you raise, remember, A-R-C. R stands for reality. That's the right side of the triangle. Okay, reality is like agreeable. This is a white wall. Okay, we're talking about online training. Okay, this is a polo jacket. I'm wearing a San Diego hat. We can agree. It's real. The sky is blue. Okay, reality. When you raise affinity, you raise reality. Okay, what's agreeable? Speaking of agreeable, that's when you close a deal. Agree. Okay, we agree. I can help you. You agree on the price. We exchange. You raise affinity. You raise reality. This is all going to make sense in just a second. Just hang tight. You raise reality. Once you raise reality, you're going to raise communication, which is like the holy grail of everything. Okay, wars, fights, good relationships, bad relationships, they're all because of communication. And most of them can be handled through proper communication. Okay, communication. You know what communication is. Communication is, I have a thought, I have a particle, I have an idea, and I send that signal to you. It could be verbal, it could be hand signs, it could be an email. Ideally, I want to give that message. Okay, like right now, I want to give you a message how to create understanding. I have it in my head. I know what it is. I need to give it to you, and I need to make sure it's duplicated on your end. That's what communication is. Not only that, I want you to send a line of communication back. Okay, so like right now, you see this, go in the group and the Facebook group and say, hey, Mike, that piece on ARC and understanding, gold, that is sending a line back. It's like a tennis match. I hit the ball, you hit it back. Okay. From the top, affinity is your rapport, okay, your comfort level with people. You raise affinity, you raise reality. You raise reality, you raise communication. You raise all three, you create understanding. You create understanding, okay? Let me give you a quick illustration. I love telling this story. A couple years ago, I had a neighbor named Kia. Kia was a law student, and Kia was class president, dude's chasing success, good dude, good looking guy, outgoing, good personality. And I just had a lot of affinity with him. Why? Because he's chasing success. Why? Because he wants to be great. Why? Because he's helping a lot of freaking people. Okay. He has a lot of affinity with me. Why? Because I'm an entrepreneur. I help people make money on the internet. Everything that comes out of my mouth is like positive. Okay. I'm giving him books. He's giving me books. We have a lot of affinity. Because we have a lot of affinity, we have a lot of reality. I could see him. He's walking by my window. I see I see him. I yell at him. He's visible. I could see him. It's a white wall. The sky is blue. Mike, who's Kia? He's a good guy. Okay. He's real. I could visibly see him. Okay. Because I have affinity, I have reality. Because I have reality, we had a lot of communication. Okay. We were friends on Facebook. We still are. I have a cell phone number. Okay. This was years ago. Okay. He would text me. I would text him. He would knock on the door. Hey man, you want to catch the last part of the game? Hey man, you want to come over and check this out? He would see me in the parking lot. He would come up to me, give me dap. Boom, boom, give me a hug. Hey man, I got a $250,000 offer when I graduate next year. Okay. Already off the top, I have a $250,000 job. Okay. Dude, that's awesome, man. Congrats. You deserved it. It's been a long journey. Love the process. Here's what's going on with me. Okay. We have affinity. We have reality. We have communication, and we have understanding. I understand that guy. Mike, tell me about Kia. Dude, the guy's solid. Kia, tell me about Mike. Dude, the guy's solid. Okay. We have understanding. So this is kind of where it gets a little weird now. Kia moves And he kept in touch with me. He would send me messages. He would keep me up to date on his success. We still are in communication. He moved out. 2 other people moved in. Okay. Boyfriend, girlfriend, both in retail. Absolutely nothing wrong with retail. Okay. One dude is like at Best Buy. The other girl is doing some retail stuff. Nothing wrong. Absolutely not. Okay. Nothing wrong. So I don't want to put that out there. But they're not the president at the college. They're not going after it and really, looking to take this thing to like the next. And that's fine. You don't have to. Okay. But for me, I don't have that much affinity with that. Just telling you the truth. Limited affinity with those guys, limited reality. Okay. This is going to sound bad. I lived next to the dude, didn't even know his name for a year. Just telling you the truth. Okay. Maybe I'm the weirdo. Limited reality, limited communication. There is no Facebook friend. There is no cell phone. I'm not getting knocks on the doors. I'm not inviting them over. They're not doing the same. No understanding. Okay. So for you, how does that equate to online training? How does that equate to the sales process? We're talking about this. Why would somebody consider you? Look at the playbook. Because you have understanding. You talk to them. You build that rapport. Okay. You listen. You understand what they're looking to do. They've tried to coach. It didn't work. Okay. They have gone to the gym for a year. It didn't work. They're working out. They're doing the right stuff, but they have poor eating habits. Okay. You want to understand that. You want to listen. You want to build that affinity. You want to create that reality. Hey, listen, what it sounds like is that you're serious, you're committed, but it sounds like you need a little bit of push. Looks like you need a little bit of education, how to work out properly. We're going to work on discipline, and definitely we need to work on your eating habits. Does that sound right? It does. Okay, good. That's very real for me. Okay, let me tell you about someone else who has something similar. I can help you. Reality. And then communication. And then understanding. And then that girl's like, you know what? Coach Mike, he gets it. He understands. Talked to 3 other trainers. I've talked to 5 other trainers. I've talked to a lot of people, even the local people. This dude, this woman online, they get it. It makes sense. They understand me. It's like when you go to like a new doctor, a new dentist, a new chiropractor, and the doctor kind of slows down and talks and listens. And then they tell you back, what's going on and what they think and how they're going to help you, or how they're going to establish care, or how you can call them anytime, or you can email them. It's an open line. You leave your spouse, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your friend, somebody, your mom, maybe. How was that doctor's visit? Oh, dude, doctor's money. That doctor's good. I like him. Really nice. I like her. Super nice. Listened. Didn't feel rushed. Understanding. Okay. So think about that before you even move into online training.